Hello class, in this video we're going to walk through an example of our favorite gumball machine example, and I'm going to be doing the CRC cards and collaboration model. Okay, so let's get started. As you can see here, this is your lab 1 gumball machine. We have a bunch of objects. We have the gumball machine, the aliens, we have the inspector and 2 pickers and some coins. Okay, so when we model the CRC cards, and I'll come over here. Let's create some for each of those. We have a gumball machine. We have the inspector. And we have pickers. So we won't get into which specific types of pickers, just pickers. So there are many kinds of pickers. And coins. I think I'll leave it here. Let's leave these 4. So for the gumball machine, what responsibility does it have? Let's see. It basically needs to accept coins and returns a gumball. If there is a valid coin. Let's see here, it's fine. And the 2 responsibilities. And the inspector. So as we can see in this diagram, what about its collaborators? So when we receive a coin, we say that in the implementation to design, we're going to hand off inspecting the coin, make sure it's a valid coin before we allow the gumball to be returned to the user or whoever is trying to buy the gumball. And the gumball machine is not going to do that work, so it's going to hand it off to the inspector. So they'll have to collaborate with that inspector. So in our CRC model, we'll put the inspector down as a collaborator. And the inspector's responsibility is to make sure the coin is valid, and then select one of the pickers to pick a gumball. Alright. So in this model we have 2 pickers. I think this one was the green gumball picker and the random picker. So in that case the inspector has to collaborate with pickers, right? So it could be any picker. We could have more than 2 pickers even. So in our CRC card, we'll put down as collaborators, pickers. And for pickers, here, the picker is responsible for selecting one gumball to return to the gumball machine. Okay. So we can return a gumball to the gumball machine itself, or back to the inspector. So let's put down gumball machine. So the gumball machine has a slot, and it will be receive that gumball and return it to the slot. Then we have also coins. Okay, on the coin objects. What is the responsibility of the coins? So in responsibilities really come in two kinds. Some kind of responsibility to do something or to know about something. And the gumball, the coin really just is representing value of a coin. So it's really just a knowledge responsibility. It really doesn't do anything, and it doesn't really have any collaborators either. Okay. A key thing to note about the notion of a collaborator when we move forward to designing classes and talking about implementing those designs in source code, a collaborator implies within a class that needs to collaborate with, say, inspector, implies that there is some reference to another object. So, for example, if we were to write the Java source code for declaring the gumball machine, we would expect that there's an instance variable of type inspector. Perhaps we would instantiate or construct an object of that type, passing in the reference to some inspector into the gumball machine. In this case, with coins, we have no collaborators, so we don't expect the coin to even have any reference to any objects. In fact, coins turns out to be nothing more than a value object, which gets passed around, and it really doesn't have any methods or code that that allows it to send messages or interact with any other classes. So that's really the implication here for noting that there are no collaborators for the coins. Okay.